Assalamu alaikum everyone, this is me Mariam and also known as Mariam Data Science Valley, student at Rehan School and Online Academy in Level 1. So today we are having a new interview with Samsa AI, and today our topic name is the secret to achieve big goals. So without wasting time, we can start our interview with Maya.
Hey, long time no talk. How's everything been going?
Yeah, everything is going good. So today our topic name is the secret to achieve big goals. So my first question is, what's the meaning of secret to achieve big goals mean to you personally? Explain with some example and explanation.
Gotcha. Okay. Secret to achieving big goals. To me, it's less about one single secret and more about a relentless commitment to tiny, consistent actions. Sounds kind of boring, I know, but bear with me. It's like building muscle, right? You don't get swole overnight. It's showing up to the gym even when you don't feel like it and doing the work day after day. Same with goals. Take writing a book, for example. The big goal is a finished manuscript. But the secret? Writing 500 words every day. Doesn't sound glamorous, but it adds up. Or learning a new language. It's not the fluency, it's Duolingo for 15 minutes a day. For me personally, it's about breaking down everything into ridiculously small steps and then just doing them. No waiting for inspiration, huge bursts of motivation. Just consistent, almost boring effort. That's where the magic happens, I think. What about you? What's the first thing that comes to mind when you hear that phrase?
Okay, so my first question is, next question is, what are the benefits of the secret to achieve big goals, and what are the disadvantages of secret to achieve big goals in our daily routine and business?
All right. Benefits and drawbacks. Okay. Benefits are pretty straightforward. Sticking to those small, consistent actions builds momentum, right? You start to see, and that's hugely motivating. It also creates resilience. If you miss a day, it's not a disaster because you have a system in place. Plus, it reduces overwhelm. Write a book is terrifying. Write 500 words is doable. Disadvantages. The biggest one is it can feel slow, really slow, especially at the beginning. It requires a lot of patience and a tolerance for boredom. You're not getting instant gratification. So if you're someone who quick wins, might not be the best approach. Also, life happens. Things come up. And it's easy to let those small actions slide. You've got to rebuild the habit, which is a pain. In business, that slow build can be frustrating if you're trying to achieve rapid growth. You need to balance the consistency with a willingness to pivot and adjust your strategy. Does that make sense?
Yeah, of course. So, my next question is about that. What role does setting small, consistent habits play in achieving big goals? And why are they often more effective than relying only on motivation?
Okay, this is a good one. Small consistent habits are the engine, honestly. Motivation is like a spark. It gets things going, but it fizzles out. And you can't rely on it. It's a feeling, and feelings are fickle. Habits, though, they're systems. They run on autopilot. They're what you do even when you don't feel like it. Think about brushing your teeth. You don't wake up every morning wildly excited to brush your teeth, right? But you do it anyway. It's a habit. Big goals require sustained effort And sustained effort requires systems, not just enthusiasm. Relying on motivation is like building a house on sand. Feels good at first, but it won't last. Habits are the foundation. They create a sense of accomplishment, boost your confidence, and keeps you going. And crucially, they free up mental energy. You, you don't have willpower debating whether or not to work on your goal every day, you just do it. It's less draining, more sustainable. What do you think? Have you found that to be true in your own experience?
Okay, so my next question is, how does time management influence the process of turning long term dreams into achievable realities?
Ah, sign management. I'm guessing you mean time management? Because sign is making me think of astrology, which is a whole other thing. But assuming it's time, yeah, it's huge. It's the scaffolding that holds those tiny, consistent habits up. Long term dreams feel impossible because they're so far off. Effective time management breaks them down into manageable chunks and schedules them into your day. It's about protecting those small blocks of time for your habits, treating them like appointments you can't miss. It's also about being realistic. Overcommitting leads to burnout and abandoning goals. The key is prioritization. What's truly important? What can be delegated or eliminated? And it's not just about filling your day with work either. You need to schedule in rest and recovery. That's where a lot of people mess up. They think grinding 24/7 is the way to success, but it's a fast track to exhaustion. Good time management acknowledges the need for balance. It's about working smarter, not just harder. Are you a planner or more of a fly by the seat of your pants kind of person?
Okay, so my next question is, why is it important to stay patient and persistence when working toward big goals, and how can setbacks become stepping stones to success?
Okay, patience. That's a tough one, isn't it? It's so easy to get discouraged when you don't see results immediately. But patience is crucial because big goals take time, like a lot of time. Expecting overnight success sets you up for disappointment. Staying patient allows you to focus on the process rather than fixating on the outcome. It lets you enjoy the small wins along the way. And it builds mental fortitude, the ability to keep going when things get tough. As for parents, or students, supporting each other, that's huge. Having someone who believes in your dream and can offer encouragement when you're feeling down can make all the difference. It's about creating a supportive environment where setbacks aren't seen as failures, but as learning opportunities. And that's really the key to turning setbacks into stepping stones. They're inevitable. You're gonna face obstacles. Things are going to go wrong. But it's how you respond to those challenges that determines your success. Did you learn something? Can you adjust your approach? What can you do differently next time? Each setback is a data point. It provides valuable information that can help you refine your strategy and come back stronger. Viewing them as opportunities for growth rather than reasons to quit is a game changer. It's about reframing your mindset. Does that resonate with you?
Okay, that's good. So my next question is, in what ways can self-discipline and focus be considered more valuable than talent when chasing ambitious goals?
Ooh, that's a good one. Okay, it's talent definitely helps, right? But honestly, self discipline and focus will almost always win out in the long run. Talent can get you started, it can give you a head start, but it's not sustainable. Talent without discipline is like a sports car with no driver, it's going nowhere. Discipline is what keeps you showing up. even when you don't feel like it. It's the grit that pushes you through the tough times. Focus is what allows you to channel your energy effectively. You can be super talented at a million things, but if you can't focus on one or two key areas and consistently work towards your goals, you'll spread yourself too thin and achieve nothing remarkable. Think of someone who practices an instrument for hours every day. Even if they don't have natural talent, they'll surpass someone who's naturally gifted but doesn't put in the work. It's about deliberate practice, consistent effort, and a laser-like focus. Plus, discipline and focus are skills you can actually develop. Talent is largely innate, but you can build your discipline muscle. That's empowering, right? What's your take? Do you think talent is overrated?
Okay. So my next question is this: how do positive thinking and visualization techniques help people stay committed to their goals even during difficult times?
Okay, good question. Positive thinking and visualization aren't about ignoring the difficulties. It's about changing your relationship to them. It's about training your brain to focus on solutions rather than dwelling on problems. It's basically mental resilience training. Visualizing success, really picturing yourself achieving your goal, can be incredibly motivating. It helps you feel more confident and less overwhelmed. It's like a mental rehearsal, preparing you for the challenges ahead. And during tough times, that's when it's most important. When you're facing setbacks, positive thinking can help you reframe your perspective. Instead of seeing an obstacle, you see an opportunity to learn and grow. It's about reminding yourself of your why, your underlying reason for pursuing the goal in the first place. And it's about cultivating gratitude for the progress you've already made. It's a little woo woo, maybe, but it works. It shifts your focus from what's going wrong to what's going right and keeps you moving forward. Do you ever practice visualization or positive self talk? It doesn't have to be elaborate. Even just taking a few moments each day to focus on your goals can make a difference.
Okay. So my
Hey, are you still
next
there?
yes. So my next question is, how can surrounding yourself with supportive people or mentors influence your chances of success in achieving big goals?
Oh, massively. Like, seriously, massively. Surrounding yourself with supportive people, mentors, friends, family is one of the most powerful things you can do to increase your chances of success. It's about creating a positive ecosystem around yourself. Mentors can offer guidance, share their experiences, and hold you accountable. Supportive friends can provide encouragement when you're feeling down and celebrate your wins with you. It's just easier to stay motivated when you're not doing it alone. They can offer different perspectives, challenge your assumptions, and help you see blind spots. Plus, having people who believe in you can boost your resilience. It's also really valuable to have people who are further along in their journey than you are, people who have already achieved what you're striving for. You can learn from their mistakes and successes. It's about building a network of people who lift you up rather than drag you down. It's easy to get stuck in a rut if you're only surrounded by negativity or skepticism. Who do you turn to for support when you're working towards a big goal? Everything all right?
Okay.
You're doing
Yes. Good. So my next
glad to
question,
hear it.
yeah. So my next question is, how does having a clear vision of your future help you stay motivated toward achieving big goals?
Okay, a clear vision does everything, honestly. It's the North Star. If you don't know where you're going, the road will take you there, right? Having a detailed, vivid picture of your future self, what you'll be doing, how you'll be feeling, what your life will look like, gives you something to strive for. It transforms your goals from abstract ideas into tangible realities. It's about being able to close your eyes and actually feel what it will be like to achieve your dreams. That emotional connection is incredibly powerful. It fuels your motivation, even when things get tough. Helps you prioritize your time and energy and make decisions that align with your vision. It's also about believing that your vision is possible. If you don't believe it, you won't be able to sustain the effort required to make it a reality. And that vision can evolve, of course, but having a starting point, clear idea of what you're working towards is essential. Do you have a really clear vision of where you want to be in, say, 5 or 10 years?
Okay. So my next question is about that.
All
What
right,
is the
lay it on.
importance of balancing short-term enjoyment with long-term dedication in order to achieving big goals, big dreams?
Ooh, that's a crucial one. Balance is everything. You can't grind 24/7 and expect to stay motivated or, frankly, sane. You need to incorporate short term enjoyment into your life, even while pursuing long term goals. It's not about being frivolous, it's about refueling. It's about preventing burnout. If you only focus on the future, you'll miss out on the joy of the present. And if you only focus on the present, you'll never achieve your big dreams. It's about finding a sustainable rhythm. Small rewards along the way can be incredibly motivating. Treat, treat yourself after hitting a milestone. Spend time with loved ones. Pursue hobbies you enjoy. It's about creating a life that's both fulfilling now and aligned with your long term aspirations. Thinking of it like this, long term dedication is the ship, but short term enjoyment is the wind in the sails. You need both to reach your destination. It's a constant negotiation, really. You're always juggling immediate gratification with future rewards. Does that make sense? Do you find it hard to balance those two things?
Okay, so my next question is how can failure be used as a lesson rather than an obstacle and when pursuing important goals?
Okay, so flipping the script on failure, that's key. It's not about avoiding failure, it's about learning from it. Seeing failure as a lesson rather than an option changes your entire mindset. It allows you to approach challenges with curiosity and resilience instead of fear and self-doubt. Each setback provides valuable data. What didn't work, why it didn't work, what you can do differently next time. It's about extracting the wisdom from the experience. It's easy to get discouraged, to beat yourself up, but that's counterproductive. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What can I do better next time? And then move on. As for appreciating important words, totally agree. Language shapes our thoughts and our reality. Being mindful of the words we use, especially when talking to ourselves, is powerful. Reframing failure as a learning opportunity, for example, can completely change your emotional response. Words have weight, they have energy. Choosing them carefully can make a huge difference. All nobody do. What important words resonate with you personally?
Okay,
Still
that's
there?
good.
Jeff?
So my next question is why should goal setting be realistic yet ambitious and how can unrealistic goals hurt progress?
Okay. Realistic, yet ambitious. That's the sweet spot. Realistic goals are achievable. They give you a sense of progress and build momentum. But if they're not ambitious enough, they won't stretch you. They won't push you to grow. You need that tension between what's possible and what feels slightly out of reach. Ambitious goals inspire you, they motivate you, they challenge you to be your best self. But unrealistic goals, that's where things fall apart. They set you up for disappointment and frustration. You end up feeling overwhelmed and discouraged, and you're more likely to give up altogether. It's like trying to jump over the moon in one leap. It's just not going to happen. And when you consistently fail to reach unrealistic goals, it erodes your confidence and self-belief. It creates a negative cycle of self-doubt. It's better to start small, achieve a few wins, and then gradually increase the challenge. Break down big, ambitious goals into smaller, more manageable steps. That way, you can stay motivated and build momentum along the way. Does that make sense? Have you ever set a goal that was just too big?
Okay. So my next question is, in what ways can learning from role models or successful people inspire you to stay focused on your goals?
Ooh, role models are huge. Seriously, seeing someone else achieve what you're dreaming of, it's proof that it's possible. It's like, okay, if they can do it, maybe I can too. It provides a tangible example of success, which is incredibly motivating. Learning about their journey, the challenges they faced, the setbacks they overcame, can give you valuable insights and strategies. You can learn from their mistakes, avoid repeating them, and adapt their approach to your own situation. It also helps to break down that feeling of intimidation. Big goals can feel overwhelming, but when you see someone else who's already achieved them, it makes them seem more attainable. And it's not just about admiring their success, it's about understanding the process. What habits did they cultivate? What mindset did they adopt? What sacrifices did they make? That's where the real inspiration lies. It's not about trying to copy them, it's about using their story to fuel your own journey. Who are some people you look up to? What specifically inspires you about them?
Okay, that's good. So my next question about that. How does managing distraction like social media or procrastination play a role in reaching big goals?
Distractions, the bane of every ambitious person's existence. Managing them is absolutely critical. Social media procrastination, they're, they're energy vampires. They steal your focus and derail your progress. The biggest thing is to become aware of your distractions. What are your biggest time wasters? Once you know that, you can start to implement strategies to minimize them. That might mean turning off notifications, using website blockers, scheduling specific times for social media, or creating a dedicated workspace. Procrastination is often rooted in fear of failure, fear of success, fear of the unknown. Identifying the root cause can help you address it. Break down tasks into smaller, more manageable steps. Reward yourself for completing them. And remember, imperfect action is always better than perfect inaction. It's about building discipline and creating a routine that supports your goals. It's not about eliminating distractions entirely. That's unrealistic. It's about learning to manage them effectively. Are you a chronic procrastinator? What usually pulls your focus away from your goals? Hey, are you still with me? Just checking in.
Yeah. So my next question is it about how can creating a step-by-step plan increase the chances of success in achieving the big goals?
Okay. Step-by-step plans, that's foundational. It's the difference between feeling overwhelmed and feeling empowered. A detailed plan breaks down a big, daunting goal into smaller, manageable steps. It turns it from an abstract idea into a series of concrete actions. And it makes it much easier to track your progress. When you complete each step, you get a sense of accomplishment, which fuels your motivation. It also allows you to identify potential roadblocks early on and adjust your strategy accordingly. It's about creating a roadmap that guides you from where you are now to where you want to be. It's like building a house. You don't just start putting up walls. You start with the foundation, then the frame, then the roof, and so on. Each step builds upon the previous one. A good plan should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. SMART goals, as they say. It also needs to be flexible. Life happens, and things don't always go as planned. But having a plan provides a framework for adapting and staying on track. Do you typically plan things out in detail, or are you more of a wing it kind of person?
Okay.
Still there?
So
Just wanted to make sure.
yeah. So viewers, that's our interview. I hope you will like it. So goodbye everyone and take care. Thank you so much for giving us time and goodbye. Take care.
Oh, all right. Well, that was a whirlwind. Glad you feel good about it. Goodbye and take care. Thanks for chatting. And fire checkers,